Hello, Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates at Real Madrid. Kickstarting on today's agenda, Real Madrid are considering offering a 2-year contract renewal to manager Carlo Ancelotti. We are going to be talking you through that on this episode, and shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention elsewhere as according to transfer expert journalist Fabrizio Romano, Vinicius Jr.'s injury is less severe as earlier reported in the media. We are going to quickly talk about that on this episode, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Twitter by clicking on the Twitter link available on this video's description so you do not miss on any Real Madrid update. The future of Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has been a topic of much discussion over the past few months. The Italian tactician's contract with Los Blancos stands to expire at the end of the season, and it has been widely speculated that he will be the next manager of the Brazil national team. The Brazil Football Confederation has been quite vocal about its pursuit of Ancelotti, but the Real Madrid boss has distanced himself from the talks and has remained focused on the job at hand. Now though, there could be a twist in the tale as journalist Hugo Cerezo is reporting that Real Madrid are considering the possibility of offering a new 2-year contract to Carlo Ancelotti. It is no secret that the 64-year-old shares a special bond with the club president Florentino Perez and the institution as a whole. As such, the top brass at the Valdebebas is considering offering Ancelotti a new deal so that there is continuity in the project that he has started with a young core involving the likes of Vinicius Jr, Rodrigo Goes, Jude Bellingham, and Eduardo Camavinga among others. Real Madrid board has in mind to formulate a renewal that could even be for 2 years. It remains to be seen whether 1 year with an option for a second or 2 years as a permanent to get Ancelotti to snub Brazil and stay at Madrid. The veteran manager, for his part, is thinking about the present and its focus on winning more trophies with Real Madrid. But previous reports have suggested that he would be open to continuing at the Bernabeu if offered a new deal. Ancelotti will take stock of his future and assess his opinion at a later date, but the wheel could be set in motion from Perez and Real Madrid end. The possibility of a renewal now very much on the table. Until there is a signature and an agreement, nothing can be taken for granted, with the likes of Xabi Alonso and Raul Gonzalez in line to replace Ancelotti if he does not continue. So having concluded on that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere on today's interesting episode, as Vinicius Jr.'s injury is less serious than the previous one according to Fabrizio Romano. Real Madrid have been dealt with another injury blow 2 months into the season as Vinicius Jr. has picked up his second injury of the campaign while on international duty with the Brazil national team. Vinicius Jr. started the game against Colombia yesterday night and even assisted the first goal for Brazil through Gabriel Martinelli, but was taken out in the 27th minute after going down to a tackle from Davison Sanchez. The injury was not considered too serious in the time, but a new report from Fabrizio Romano has stated that the 23-year-old left the Brazilian national team camp and is heading for Madrid. He will travel back to Madrid so that the club can assess its injury and swiftly start recovery. Fortunately for them, the injury has been deemed less serious than his last one. Vinicius suffered from a hamstring injury earlier this season, going down in pain against Celta Vigo on the 25th of August. He had to miss an entire month worth of games and eventually only returned against Las Palmas in late September. Madrid are already seriously hamstrung with their lack of offensive depth this season and cannot afford to lose Vinicius Jr ahead of a key part of the campaign. Luckily for them, they have already qualified for the UEFA Champions League round of 16. Vinicius is not the only Madrid player who has endured a serious injury during this international break. Eduardo Camavinga ruptured his external lateral ligament in his right knee while training in France and will also return to Madrid. Meanwhile, Jude Bellingham is also suffering from an injury while Arda Güler has already relapsed and is yet to make his debut for the record UEFA Champions League winners. Madrid are also without both their first choice goalkeeper right now in Thibaut Courtois and Kepa Arrizabalaga, while Aurelien Tchouameni is expected to be out until January. So having concluded on that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. See you next time and Hala Madrid to us all.